Hey guys, welcome back to part 2. Let's just jump and continue straight on from where we left off in part 1. So as I was saying, in the tunnel it is very dark. Like I said, there was not any windows, just some very small square windows. And you couldn't see anything because you were going quite fast. And the only thing you'd see if you looked out the window would be a light every now and again just whizzing past. Apart from that, you couldn't see anything. But of course, because you're under the ocean, there's like an intense amount of air pressure, and your ears will pop and go all muffled, because that's what happened to me and probably everyone else on the train. But it's okay when you come out the other side. It's like you don't even feel anything. You're used to it. The journey all in all takes about, I think it's 30 something minutes. It is very fucking quick. Yeah, again, France isn't that far away from here. Well, from here it is, but from where we took the train it wasn't. From that part of the country it wasn't. I gotta get better at geography. I don't do geography. Oh well. I should do, shouldn't I? No, wait, because I'm already doing geography. Oh, I did geography. Anyway, I'm going off the topic, am I? Right, so as I was saying, I remember coming out in France for the first time. Guys, it was not what you think. When you come out in France. When you come out in France, I'm gonna edit that out majorly. When you come out of the hole in France, I'm gonna edit this whole video out. You know what? I'm just gonna say every swear word under the sun. I'm gonna have to mute that if I don't edit that bit out. Wow, I just said every rude name there was possible. Anyway, I may have just had a breakdown, but let's move on. As you come out in France, get it? Okay, I'll stop. As you come out in France, how many times can I say that in one video? When you arrive in France, I should have said from the start, that would have saved a minute and a half. That rhymed. No, I'm not going to rhyme. Why am I putting it off? As I was saying, when you arrive in France, it was not very good. It was not what I pictured. It was basically a harbour / factory. If any of you have been to Felixstowe docks, that's what this bitch looked like. There was chimneys with smoke, there was factories, there was cranes, there was... You know what I mean, you know what docks look like in factories. Either way, we went to this very... Oh, you guys will love this. I don't know if anyone who watches my videos went to Normandy with me, went to France with me, because that's where we went. It was Normandy, France. I remember it was a long drive from where we came out in France. I'm going to edit that out as well. When we came out in France to our hotel, they were like a separate cities, separate towns or whatever. It was like an hour, maybe 2 hours drive from the train station to our hotel. Either way, we passed through. Have you ever been to Great Yarmouth, guys? Great Yarmouth or whatever. You have like all the neon lights, don't you? The amusements all lit up. Hotels, big signs on the wall. It was like this, right? So we were driving down this main road, it was dark at this point because we'd been travelling all day. I remember looking around, seeing all these, posh 5-star fancy hotels, guys, And then we got to a bit of the town where it was almost in complete darkness, guys. And I shit you not, guys. I shit you not. Our hotel was the smallest, shittiest place you can imagine. I'm not even joking. I cannot say this enough. I remember the first time I set eyes on our hotel, it was a dump. Okay? Downstairs, because it was two separate buildings. Like, you had the restaurant bit and more rooms where the girls went. And that building was nice. You know, it had lights on the outside, you know, nice curtains, nice windows. But the building we were at, it was like a pushed-aside building where it hadn't been used for years. The walls were grey. Downstairs was where the cleaners stored all their supplies. It was supposed to be a reception area or an office. And instead, I remember looking through the window, through the curtain at these cracks. I remember looking through the cracks. Edit out. I remember looking through the curtain and crap all over the floor, right? You know, towels, bags, rubbish all over the floor. This was downstairs. We didn't gain access to it. They just didn't close the curtain from the inside. So when we were outside, we could look through the window. Either way, to get upstairs, instead of going, you know, like you normally do, go in the building, then upstairs, there were stairs on the outside of the building, metal ones. And I remember, you know, grabbed our stuff out of the coach, you know, blah, 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 walking up these metal steps on the side of this old outhouse-looking building. The upstairs wasn't too bad. The hallways were okay. It was very small, probably the size of a house. Because I remember you walk in, there was 2 floors on the upstairs, middle floor and very top floor. I was on the middle floor. It was alright. That looked like a normal hotel, you know, nice red carpet, clean pictures, you know. But my room in particular was shit. The beds were literally being held up by wooden planks. And not professional wooden planks like normal beds are made out of. It literally looks like someone cut a table leg and shoved it under the bed to support it. That's what it looked like. I remember someone, I can't remember who, someone sat on his bed, because we were sharing rooms. Someone shat on his bed. I might just edit this whole video out. Someone sat. So guys, as I was saying, moving on for that bit. I can't remember what we did exactly, but remember each day we went somewhere different and we did a different activity. This was the first time I went to France. I'll get on to the second time, well, when I move on to it. I can't remember what day it was, I can't remember what we did, but one time we went to a site like this castle place, Mont Saint-Michel or something like that. French, of course. Beautiful place. It was a nice, and then one day went to a nice little town. I'm talking about the cutest town you can think of, like the nice old buildings, you know, markets. It was brilliant. People there did speak English, of course, which was a huge fucking relief, because at the time back then I could not speak one word of French apart from yes, no, thank you, maybe, goodbye, and do you want sex. Apparently I'm gonna edit that out. I got a burger. I got a burger here waiting for me, so I want to hurry this up so I can stuff my face because I haven't had anything to eat since lunchtime. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm depressing. Yeah. I remember one day, what was my favourite part? We went to this on top of this cliff near the coast, and we saw these real massive, like, German World War II bunkers. And they still had the old the cannons inside, the guns. And guys, it was, at the time I was crazy about going to France and seeing like where the actual war happened, you know, D-Day and all that, the invasion and that. And I was standing at this point where, wow, this is where the real shit went down, you know? Here I am standing in this old German bunker, right? Knowing that, wow, this is where the actual invasion happened. They weren't destroyed. Well, there was 4, I think. There was 4 spaced out along the cliff. Massive ones. One, if I remember right, had been blown up. The roof had fell in, and it was basically like a asteroid hit it. The other 3 were in good condition. One had the gun taken out and was buried because you could see the top of the cannon poking out the grass. But they were in really good condition, guys. They really, really, really were. It kills me because that's all I can remember. because we're talking a long time ago now. I can hardly remember what happened earlier today, no matter back in 2014. But let's move on. Let's move on to the second time I went to France. So the second time I went to France would have been 2015, I believe, and that was the Somme trip. We call it the Somme, and it's where we went to the Somme in France. That was for a day, okay. And guys, I tell you, it feels weird to go to another country for the first time just for a day, right? I don't know how to explain it, because it's like you leave England or wherever the hell you are, go to France, come back to your country, and especially leaving your family. You know, like if you were going normally when you go to another country and your family's staying behind, you go, "Oh, I'll see you next week" or wherever. That day it was going to France now. I'll see you later today, and it felt weird because going to France now, see you later today. It just really shocked me at that point because I never said that before and I never thought I'd say it in my life. Yeah, again, the Somme trip, I do not remember an awful lot about that. I really don't. Actually, I really can't remember anything about the Somme trip, guys. And it kills me because these were like, I wouldn't say childhood memories. I'd say early teenager Emily. Wait, was I a teenager back then? 2014. 2014, I would have been 13. So yeah, it was just like, it was my first teenage year, you know, so it's sad, you know, and plus I was the first family member to go to France, like, ever, you know, and my dad, he liked all the stuff that I did. I don't see my dad anymore. He liked all the stuff that I did, you know, and he was really jealous that, because he never went to France in his life, you know, he always wanted to go to the, beaches in France where D-Day happened and the invasion and that, and he never got to go. And I think he was really proud because I was sort of like accomplishing, like I was completing what he wanted to complete. But yeah, guys, like I said, I think this is all I can remember right now. So yeah, I guess I hope you enjoyed this part 2 story time. Part 1 will be uploaded first. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed part 1, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Please leave a like, guys, because these story times, they take a fucking lot of effort to make. Not only does it hurt my brain, because I'm thinking back years ago, but it also takes a long fucking time to upload and edit out, even though I do not edit anything out. That's part of the joke, guys. I say I'm going to edit it out because to make it more funny. I'm stupid. I'm not going to edit that out because everyone knows that already. So yeah, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed these story times. I keep repeating my fucking self. I'm going to go and put my head through a wall now because obviously I have some kind of brain hemorrhage because I'm not right in the head. There's a spider down there. Hi, spider. Hello. You spoke back. Did you hear that? Well, no wonder I can't get a fucking decent girlfriend if I keep fucking playing these fucking jokes and that and these fucking... Ugh. Cringy. Anyway, I might name this story time New Toy Bonnie 2001 story time. The cringiest story time ever. No way, I can do that for next week, can't I? Yeah, I guess I can actually. So yeah, hope you enjoyed these story times. Third time I'm saying it. And I'll see you guys in, well, next video. So yeah, bye guys. I need to put my finger up then. Wasn't meant to go like that. I was meant to go like that. But yeah, bye guys.